Hello, my sword students. This is Sword Sensei here, and the reason why I'm calling you my sword students is because of my name, Sword Sensei. Um, today, my first video is going to be what if Deku was betrayed, because this is pretty popular. Um, and I am gonna sort of be changing around. Uh, I'm giving you a hint. Legends. Okay, so when and I'm gonna try to upload daily. Not a guarantee, but I'm gonna be trying to uploading daily. My schedule is pretty much gonna be like like let's probably 2:30, uh like after 2:30, because each video is gonna be probably around uh 30 minutes and stuff. Okay, um so I'm saying that UA had the dorms 1 year before they all got in and stuff. So this is the day after the USJ attack. Izuku has his own room and stuff, pretty much like his canon room. So Izuku walks down the stairs because he's on the second floor, I think. He walks down. He sees nobody's here, and he thinks maybe they got to class early. So he makes some breakfast. He takes a shower. He puts on his UA uniform, and he goes to class. And now, most people look at Deku with killing intent. Everybody but Bakugo, Kirishima, Aizawa, uh, Momo, Todoroki, Asui. Yeah, yeah. Besides those people, um, they, yeah, they don't look at him with a killing intent. And Ida stands up and says, "What are you doing here, villain?" And Deku says, "Villain, Ida, are you okay? I don't have to answer to you, villain." And Deku says, "Haha, very funny." And nobody in the class is laughing. Um, so yeah. Uh, and also, I'm saying that Vlad King, Midnight, and Principal Nezu believe, what's that, they didn't betray him. Um, and All Might comes in, knocks Deku out, and I'm saying this for plot and BS, mostly for plot. If a previous One for All user is, you know, if a previous One for All user is still alive, um, he can take the quirk back by force, from from who he passed it on to. And everybody besides the people who I said are cheering, like, yeah, you took down the villain, yeah. Um, yeah. So Deku wakes up. Uh, he wakes. Oh wait. Also, Recovery Girl believes he didn't do it. He wakes up in, what's it called? Oh yeah, and Ochako and Deku were dating. I'm saying this just for plot. Uh, they were dating, and now they're not. She slaps him during. No, he kicks him when he's knocked out and says, "We're done." And, like, well, before he fell unconscious, he heard that, Um, so yeah, he, he does that. He wakes up in a prison, asks why is he here, to one of the guards, and the guard said, yeah, but no, he he's in like a sort of interrogate not an interrogation room, but like it's a between um it's a between when you're actually in not in the jail, but like in your jail cell, if you were like a knocked out person, so you can answer not answer questions, but like ask questions. Well, not ask questions, but like a room like that. It's like an interrogation room, but it's not an interrogation room, if you know what I mean. Um, so yeah, he wakes up. All Might and Nezu are there, and you know what? I'm gonna say Nezu did not believe him. Sorry, I'm getting water. Nezu did not believe him. So yeah, uh, Nezu. He asks, "What is he doing here?" And he says that you stole the UA files, yada yada yada, BS BS BS, more BS, and so yeah, he got what he was asking for. Um, so yeah, he goes to jail. Um, also Inko didn't believe that he did it. Um, so yeah, it takes about I'm gonna say okay. Um, during I'm gonna I'm during I'm gonna say 3 months is when he was pretty much in jail. Um, he was not he was shanked because um you know people the prisoner saying he was weak and stuff. He was shanked. He was he's in a comatose state for 1 week, and during that month, I'm skipping over to the people that did not believe him. Bakugo, Bakugo, he runs over to the Midoriya household, and he digs through. Oh no, no, he runs to Deku's. After this is after class. Deku's, you know, Deku's room, and he searches around for his notebooks and stuff. So yeah, he searched around for notebooks, and what else? Yeah, so and then let's go back to Deku's point of view. He's in his mindscape. He he hears a voice like, wait, no. What are you doing here, kid? And Deku says, "What? Who are you?" And I'm saying that his mindscape is sort of like his room uh in the dormitories, and oops, and this person walks out with his blade on his back, and says, "I am the Black Knight." Um, and if you didn't know, I'm making Deku the Black Knight, an old English tale, and I'm doing some changes uh, to the tale. Uh, please, no one who's in England diss me, because I don't really know the legend. I know some parts of the legend, not really, but I'm changing it a lot. and he says, sorry, yeah. Deku says, "Who are you?" And he says, "I'm the Black Knight. I am I am made from darkness and revenge, but I also have loved." And he says, "What? How did you even get here?" He said, "The Black Knight says, uh, I am one of your great ancestors. Oh, I'm one of your ancestors, and it seems that you are the only one who inherited." I'm saying that this world has like a small bit of magic also, but like no one ever uses magic. This was like a long time ago. So, and the Black Knight says, I I wa my soul was infused into my blood. Well, not blood, but like my soul was infused with some genes that you have, you know, and he, and Deku Deku you know, he said Deku says, "So you're one of my so you're one of my ancestors." Uh, and the Black Knight says, "Yes, yes I am. And I know that I've been watching you from your point of view, how your life has been. It has gone to absolute garbage. Seeing one of my seeing one of my not people, but like, oh, I don't know how to explain this because there's ancestors. Future great, how many of her great grandchildren um have such a bad life. I would like to train you here. I would like to train you in here so you could become the next Black Knight." And Deku says, "Okay." And so one week is like, oh, I'm gonna have to say 7 years. One day equals 1 year, just for easy. Oh no, hold on. Oh no. He trains 3.5. Uh, well, 3.5 days. Is equal to. I'm gonna say 2 years. 3.5 days equals 2 years and stuff. So yeah. Deku trains there for 4 years, but it's only been a week, and so his body changes. He's more muscular. He's sort of like as he's not as muscular as this Black Knight, or not this Black Knight. Also, I don't own these images. I forgot to say that at the beginning. I do not own these images. Um, so yeah, Deku, he he's like this, um, and stuff. So yeah, he's like this. He's more buff than Canon. Just imagine because I'm saying that Canon Deku is lean, and this Deku is jacked. There's a difference between lean, jacked, and ripped. Ripped is above jacked, and jacked is above lean. So yeah, no, he has like tons of muscle. Um, and I'm saying that he grew to 6'4", due to his body changing, because he's gonna inherit the sword and armor. and some special abilities that will come into play with this. And I'm gonna do this for an hour instead of 30 minutes. So yeah, uh, you know what? No, I'm gonna say it's been a full three. I know he like the first 2 days. The second day he got shanked. All of this, all of this happened. He's been training for the. I said 3 months. 3 months is like I'm gonna say 5 years. So he's been training for 5 years and stuff like that. All I just said that, and like 2 days before visitors came, he woke up and he doesn't look like this anymore. He looks like this. He looks like this is his face. He doesn't have the clothing on. Obviously, it's a prisoner outfit, and this is just and I don't own this picture also. So yeah, so yeah, he I'm gonna just keep it on this because it's gonna be easier. I don't own this picture again. Please, no one sue me. Uh, so yeah, what is it? I oh no, not I. Deku. Yeah, he wakes up. He looks like this. He's buff, like not buff, but like jacked. It goes lean, jacked, buff, ripped. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. No, it goes lean, buff, jacked, ripped. See, he's buff, not he's not lean and he's not jacked. He's buff. He's like he has more muscle than what I just said. So he looks like this, obviously with a little bit more muscle, but you can't really tell because he's wearing this. And this is pretty much gonna be, his pretty much attire for pretty much the rest of the series. He doesn't have this necklace thing, and he doesn't have the bandages. He has the jacket, the shirt, the earrings, and the piercings, and he doesn't have these either. So yeah, he wakes up 2 days before any visitors come, and and people see that Deku has gotten taller and more buff, and and he sort of lets off bloodlust, but like enough bloodlust that the guards don't feel it, and like some guards believe that he didn't do it. That's pretty much why he got shanked, because the prisoners thought they were being treated unfairly. He was getting better treatment than all the others. That's why he got shanked, and so everybody in the prison is like, whoa, and I mean every prisoner is like, whoa. Some try to walk up to him, but they feel the bloodlust, and everybody just goes dead silent. Every prisoner goes dead silent, and like nobody wants to mess with Deku now, because of how buff he looks, and he's 6'4", like bruh. Um, that's tall. That's hella tall. He's 5'5". So that means he went up. Oh god, I'm doing maths. 5, 6, 7. Wait, 5. Yeah, 5. Oh, wait, 5, 10, 11, 12. 1. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you grew 11 inches. Right? Yeah. 4 foot. No, 6'4" So he grew 11 inches. Wait, no, he didn't grow. He didn't grow 11 inches. Yeah, he grew. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever number I just said. So he's 6'4". Nobody wants to mess with Deku. because he looks buffer and stuff. So yeah, he he goes back to his cell. 2 days go by, and one of like the guards that are nice to him and sort of know his story says, "You have visitors." He says visitors with venom in his voice, and Deku picks up what he's putting down. He says, "Okay." He walks over to the glass panel thing with the phones and stuff, that sort of stuff. Um, and it's Nezu and All Might, and Nezu and All Might are like asking, "Are you sure this is Izuku Midoriya?" And the guards are like, "Yeah, this is him. Trust me." And All Might knows that notices that Deku is a little more buff. So yeah, what is it? Deku. Yeah, he picks up the phone. They also pick up the phone, and he says, "What do you?" Sorry, I need water. He says, "What do you want?" Well, not like that, but like, what do you want? Like in a, I hate you. Like I hate you tone, sort of like that. Which Nezu and All Might are like surprised, and Nezu says, well, he stutters like that. Well, and also because I started like that. Oops. Well, you've been proven innocent, and Deku says, "Yeah, no shit, Sherlock," and excuse me for my language, but this is prison Deku. He's gonna be cussing a lot. So yeah, he says, "No shit, Sherlock," and with like sort of like a carefree attitude, and sort of like a I hate you attitude, with I hate you in his voice, and All Might and Nezu are surprised that he cussed. He like they don't know what prison was like for him. He was out of it for 3 months, 3-ish months. Two. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want to do math right now. It's too late. What time is it? Oops. What time is it? It's 5:47. It's 5:47. I don't want to do math. I just got out of school, man. Like a couple hours ago, but I've been doing homework. So yeah, you know, they say that they want him back in, UA, and Deku says fine, but on 3 conditions. I'm saying 3 conditions. They say Nezu says okay if it's in the best of our abilities. He says, "I want my hero name changed to Black Knight." Nezu says, "Okay, I can arrange that." 2, I want my own place on UA grounds, separate from the UA dorms. And he says, "Yeah, I can do that." And 3rd and final, I will send you a sketch of my new hero costume. And it better be ready. And I'm saying that Deku, he asked one of the guards for a pencil. Well, no, he asked one of the guards because I'm saying that there's like an office like behind Nezu and All Might, because they're at the thing, and he asks for a piece of paper and pencil, and so he quickly draws it up with great detail. It's this. He says, "I want, I want this to be my hero costume, in all black, with this sword made out of a strong, durable, somewhat light material, but all black." And they say, Sure." And All Might says, "Izuku, I want to give you back my quirk." Deku says, "No, I don't want." Like, sorry, I keep doing that voice. I don't know why. He says, "No, I don't want it." And All Might is like, "What?" "I said I don't want it." And Deku hangs up the phone and walks off, cause there was like 10 minutes. Their conversation was like 5. I'm saying that greeting hours is greeting yeah greet greeting hours is like 15 minutes or something like that. I don't know. And the conversation was like 5. Let's say it was 10 minutes. He walks out at 5. Not 5 minutes, but he for the rest of the 5 minutes, he's back in his cell. Because he walked out at 10 when I gave him the sketch. And so yeah, the next day, um the next day, oh wait, no, four conditions, uh no, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, four conditions, the three conditions that I said. He says all of that. The next day he's released with, because I'm saying that the guards were like, most of the guards were like really nice to him, and so they bought him, black, what his outfit, like right here, the black jacket, the gray shirt with whatever that says. Also, I do not own this picture. So they buy him this with some black jeans, and he says, "Thanks, guys. When you guys, what time do you guys get off? Cause I want to celebrate. I'll come over and stuff like that. Cause he's really nice to the guards, and the guards are like, "Yeah, dude." Oh, not they're not like, "Yeah, dude." Like, they're like, "Yeah, well, totally. We'll hang out, yeah." But like the guards are like way old, like they're in their like 30s, something like that. I don't know, somewhere around there, and they're talking to a 16-year-old. I'm like, yeah. They're like, "Yeah, totally," And so Izuku's let out with this, and he sees that there's a car waiting for him, and it's a I'm gonna say it's a limo. I'm saying it's a limo with a driver, and All Might and Nezu are sitting in the back of the limo, and so Izuku hops in, and Nezu tells the driver to UA, please, and the driver says, "Okay, sir." And so, wouldn't you? And Deku says, "So, who did it?" And Nezu says, "It's this person called Himiko Toga with a transformation quirk." I'm sorry, what'd you say? Transformation quirk. Yeah, no shit. People can transform into other people. How are you the smartest person and this dumb and this stupid? And Nezu sort of it hits him, and so yeah. Um, this hits Nezu, and then he looks to All Might and says, "How could you do this to your own successor? Like, he's like, how could you do this to your own successor? I believed in you. Now you're just now that you're just a worthless piece of shit." Excuse my language, but this is prison Deku. I have to make him sort of mean. Um, and and All Might, no, and Deku also said to the both of them, "Have you ever noticed me writing in my notebooks instead of writing in my notebooks?" And they say yes. "Well, that has all the information on my on heroes and heroes not in class A and class 1A. Oh, I wonder how you didn't fucking see that. I had their strengths and weaknesses, their flaws. What's wrong with their quirks? What are their quirks? How are their quirks used?" And sort of he's just going off berating All Might and Nezu, and they're feeling every bit of this. So yeah. When they get to you know when they get to UA, um, Asui, Momo, Todoroki, Bakugo, Kirishima, and I'm gonna say also Denki, because he would seem like from the first day I met you, you were not giving off any like bad vibes. You've been always good vibes, sort of like that. And I'm also saying Sero because he thought of the same way as Denki because they're pretty much brothers. I'm saying that they're not brothers. They're not actual blood brothers, but they think of themselves as brothers because they sort of act the same way. Well, not act the same way, but have the same sort of that. And so Bak uh Bakugo says, "Ha, I knew you would make it out, nerd." And Deku says, "Thanks, Bakugo." And Bakugo's surprised that he's saying Bakugo, and what? And pretty much everybody's shocked that that he said Bakugo, and and Bakugo asks why he isn't calling him Kachan, and Deku says, "Since I've been in prison, I I've pretty much changed. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. My personality has changed entirely." And he's lying. His personality comes from the Black Knight because they're related. While training, he got he got that. And also with the Black Knight, I'm saying that he also the Black Knight has shadow manipulation. Because darkness, yeah, like that. And he has shadow manipulation, shadow teleportation, where he can step through one shadow and end out another shadow. So yeah, and I'm saying he has uh shadow storage is where he can store like stuff in sort of like this shadow dimension. I'm saying it's not yeah, it's a shadow dimension where he can pull stuff out, and that's where he's really gonna keep that's where he's gonna keep this, pretty much. And I'm saying that also the shadow dimension. If he goes into that dimension, sort of, while he's there, he will slowly get stronger while he's in the shadow dimension. And so yeah, uh, And so Deku hugs Bakugo, and because I'm actually making Deku nice to Bakugo instead of just being a dick to Bakugo. Even though Bakugo has really bad anger issues, like, dude, you need therapy. I'm not even joking. Um, Bakugo actually hugs him back because he sort of missed Deku. He missed Deku because he was always there for him, and so this is the one time that Bakugo actually missed missed Deku. So yeah, not a ship. They're not being shipped. He doesn't. He hugs Asui, Kaminari, Momo, Todoroki, Sero, and Aizawa. Because I'm saying that Aizawa is his new number one hero instead of All Might. He's not. Aizawa's not the actual number one hero, but he thinks of Aizawa the number one hero. He absolutely despises not I was gonna say Bakugo. Despises All Might and all like most of Class 1A, and once he's also still wearing this outfit, and Nezu gives him the keys to his house. It's still on UA campus, and I'm saying the house is a 2-story, 4 bedroom, three. I'm saying 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom house. Uh, yeah, 4 bedroom, three bathroom, 2-story house. So his living room is big, and he also has a garage on the side. He just. I'm saying that he puts all his workout equipment in there, and I'm saying that his kitchen's it's not that big, but it's big. But when he gets, when he gets the keys, Nezu also tells him that his new UA uniform. No, Nezu gives him the keys and a UA uniform, and Deku says, "Thank you." Sort of like thank, like no, he doesn't even say thank you. He just walks away with this stuff, and that hits Nezu hard. Like he don't give, excuse my language, but he don't give two fucks about All Might and Nezu. So yeah, I just need some water real quick. I'm so thirsty. Um, yeah. So he says that he does that. He gets changed, and I'm saying that the vest that's over the white T-shirt, white button-up shirt. He wraps it around his waist instead of actually like wearing it, and his tie isn't like the cannon tie. It's a lot more straight and not like bulky. Because he actually knows how to tie a tie. Knows how to tie a tie. Just in case no one really no. Yeah, whatever. He walks into class. Bakugo and all. Oh wait. No. He also hugs Kirishima. I forgot to say Kirishima. He walked. Like all of them. All of Class 1A's there, and Aizawa hears a knock on the door because he actually has respect for Aizawa, and so he knocks on the door. Aizawa says, "Come in." He opens the door. Like everybody but the people that I said, that were there to greet him, were shocked. And Ida says, "What is that villain doing here?" And Aizawa says, "Calm your shit, Ida." Like, he's had enough of Ida. Because he like, because Deku was not there to keep him motivated. Because he actually, not, he liked the old Deku. It was cheery. It kept him, like, going. But now, but when Deku was gone, Ida just pissed off Aizawa. That's why he yelled at Ida, and Deku still has that sort of, like, it's not a lot, but he's still a little bit, like, very little bit cheery, which Aizawa sort of draws on. But he likes the newer Deku. Um, I'm saying that. And so, what is it? What is it? What was I gonna say? Aizawa said, "Shut up, Ida." Ida, like, is actually, like, frightened because he's never heard Aizawa yell, and so Aizawa sort of rubs his temples and says, "Izuku has been proven innocent," and everybody that didn't believe he did it was shocked. And I'm also saying he's wearing, instead of, like, the regular gray jeans, I think they're gray jeans. I think they are. He wears black jeans and combat boots. Also, so he walks over to his seat. He puts his feet up on the desk, not giving two fucks. Excuse my language, but this is, I'm gonna have to explain this, like, as close as possible. Um, you know, and, like, everybody's shocked that this is Deku and stuff, and Ida is just in shock that, he put feet up on his desk, and I'm like, and he's like, bruh. Deku's like, bruh, like, I don't give two fucks, and he says, fuck all of you except for Kirishima, Denki, Sero, Asui, Bakugo, and Aizawa, and Momo, and Todoroki. Fuck all of you. And he's holding up two middle fingers, and Bakugo's like, bruh, I like this new Deku.